what's going on, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing Team Kings of Games. I got my girlfriend recording the video for me today, or tonight. So first of all, shout out to all the people that helped me to get these cards. Shout out to Kingdom Duelist. Shout out to my subs. Some of them don't want their names to be mentioned. Shout out to my friends, and shout out to my girl. Shout out to everybody, basically. I'm very grateful to be coming at you guys with this. I'm actually happy to have gotten my hands on these cards because I had a lot of crazy ideas with this. With the new support the SHADDOLL's got, it really is insane. If you guys didn't know, I'm a SHADDOLL Prediction Princess SHADDOLL, and I'm coming at you guys with some pure SHADDOLL stuff. So this is kind of my take on the direction I'm going with the deck. I know a lot of people believe in Invoked, and I'm not knocking it, but I just have so many different approaches with decks, and especially this one. So I'm going to show you guys a really cool 3-part combo that I came up with. So we're going to start off, we can do it, I guess, Master Rule 4. So we're going to go ahead and start off by normal summoning Scorpio. You're going to send the damage juggler, and then you're going to go ahead and special out the Darning Tolio Cobra. If you had the Trick Clown in the first place, you could chain block, but this is just kind of like a combo just showing you guys. And what you're going to do is use the Cobra to search any fusion spells. So what you're going to do is you're going to search for your SHADDOLL Fusion. Then you're going to go ahead and banish the damage juggler. You're going to search the Trick Clown. You're going to link these two. Into Cross Sheep that I don't have, so it's a proxy Cross Sheep. And then you're going to go ahead and activate SHADDOLL Fusion, fusing these two. Summon Construct to one of Cross Sheep zones. And you're going to have Chainlink 4 Cross Sheep, Chainlink 3 Construct, Chainlink 2 Windy, Chainlink 1 Clown, or Chainlink 3 Clown, Chainlink 2 Construct, Chainlink 1 Windy. That's easier to pull off. So the Sheep's going to target and summon Windy. Clown's going to get summoned, and then you're going to special and dump. And Construct's going to dump this, and Windy's going to summon Ariel. Windy's going to be summoned back from the Cross Sheep. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is, this could be Appaloosa. Well, this should be Appaloosa, so I'll say this. This should be Appaloosa. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, I think we keep her. Yeah, do we keep her? I mean, if you want to like have a rank 4, then I guess you keep him too. No, actually, we'll have dolls. So yeah, we'll link these into the Appaloosa. This Avermax's Appaloosa, basically. So yeah, we'll summon it there. Construct's effect is going to go ahead and add the SHADDOLL Fusion back. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to activate the Incarnation, banish the Construct and the Incarnation, target the Ariel, flip it, activate Ariel, summon back the Construct, activate Construct. The next thing we're going to do you have one of two options, because you can still get your rank 4, so you get Appaloosa plus your rank 4. That's why I got rid of the Windy. So you can dump L, and you just have to basically, the other 2 cards in your hand have to be a SHADDOLL for you to pull off crazy combos, or you could still dump L. You'd have to find a way to sack off the Construct at that point if you had the extra resources to get the L back. And then get the rank 4, but if you want to make a better play and kind of get a follow-up, you can sacrifice one of the interruptions and just use Construct. Sometimes I do this. I use Construct to send a second trap. I know a lot of people don't play more than one. I actually play 3 of this. So you could. There's a lot of options, like I said, but sometimes in a situation where you're trying to set up for follow-ups in the next turn, you'll just use Construct to dump another trap. And then instead of, like I say, going for the rank 4 and leaving the Construct there, which is still a good board because you can still just do Dweller, Appaloosa, Construct. That's still a really good board off those 3 cards. But what I would do is I'd take it just one other step, and I would just like link the Construct in these to like a generic like IP Masquerade, if I had it, because there's really a lot of cards that I still don't have. So like I would link it to like IP Masquerade, for example, and then have Construct's effect trigger to add the Incarnation. And so at that point, then the SHADDOLL fusion should have been L. I should have just started the combo with L. So that's just one thing that I should have changed in the order. Being the fusion that I searched off Cobra should have just been L instead of SHADDOLL fusion, because it gives more value that way. So then your ending board would be like, you know, the IP, the Aerial, the Incarnation, the L SHADDOLL fusion. You've got the Appaloosa, and what you'll do is you'll shotgun the Incarnation on your opponent's draw phase. And then summon the Construct, trigger the Construct, and it'll dump another SHADDOLL card. And what you're going to do normally is either interrupt them, you can like dump Dragon, you can dump another Aerial to banish, or what I'll do sometimes is I'll just dump Hedgehog and then get fodder, add my Squamata, so that now I can fuse for whatever, you know, kind of whatever I want for the scenario. I can make like a Noyatilis, I can make, you know, another Construct, I can make Acleon and Winda. I just can't make Shikinaga, but I can make almost anything. And theoretically, I could link into the Cerberus off of the IP if I played it, but I don't. So you pretty much have so many options, and then you can still activate the L. And what you would want to do for advantage is you'd want to fuse these off just to get more value. But if you need the Noyatilis, or you need the you can make the Acleon this way either, this way too. So you can still make, you know, Winda. I say go for the Winda, honestly, just for the advantage. You know, go for the Winda. If you need to disrupt their graveyard, then just fuse with the Aerial and the Construct. But I say no matter what, fuse with the Construct, because you can get the trap back, and that's what I would want to do, is get the trap back to hand and just keep looping it, because it's a really, really good card. So Construct to get the trap, or get the fusion, and then if the Winda falls, add the trap, and then either way you're going to get them both back, because this is still going to get that. So I get the trap back after summoning the Winda, and that's just, it's really insane, because you could still use the IP, and then you could link these two and that, and then you could summon like another link 4 under the Appaloosa, which is crazy. Like if you wanted to, you know, if they tried to like imperm, if they activated imperm on the Winda, and you know, or just Kaiju this and then imperm this, you just chain and summon, you know, another link 4, which is really cool. So this is just a proxy for IP, but yeah, like the combo, there's still so many different things you could do with it. It's really, really versatile, I would say. But this is kind of like the way 3 Stacks is doing it right now. I like the list. It's going through a lot of refining and critiquing. It's really not set in stone, nothing is. But the direction that it's headed, I like it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm finding out ways to pretty much play without the invoke cards, because I know there's a lot of ways to play Shaddolls. I've been playing dolls since, I want to say like late 2014 or early 2015, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've been playing them. I really been rocking with them, but like there's, like I'm saying, there's so many ways to play them, and honestly, I feel like in this deck, you want to get Construct out as quickly as possible, because this card's insane. Like just summoning it, it just gives you full combo. Like it's gonna give you full combo. It's gonna open up arrows for other plays. It's a free link too for fodder, just for you to make your Appaloosa. This card's just very, very insane. You only need one, because you can just do so many insane nutty combos, like get your own Winda off the field just to resummon it, get Acleon off the field just to search, and then get zones, and then activate its effect after you trigger Acleon to search, fuse into a Construct, you know, Acleon search for like a Hedgehog, you know, pitch search for Windy, and then use this and then the Windy. Just like insane plays. Like you could be, for example, you could have no cards in hand, you know, and just have this engraved and have Acleon on field, and then you can just do this. Construct effect engrave, send this from field to grave, summon Construct, Acleon, add Hedgehog, Hedgehog, pitch Hedgehog, you know, search for Windy, and then use Construct to fuse with the Windy and herself to summon a Construct, and just go nuts with no cards in hand. Trigger this, just explode like out of control. Like this deck has so many plays, it's really crazy. The ceiling of this deck, the recovery, starting up, finishing, this deck is like crazy. It can grind forever. Like this deck is really, really strong. Construct, I feel like, is probably the best shit on the extra deck, honestly. Like, and my list is headed towards summoning this as quickly as possible. Sometimes there's plays where I can summon this without even fusing, and that's good when you don't have a fusion spell engrave. So if they don't have an imperm, you can make just crazy plays. But yeah, That's pretty much it, you guys, for this video. I have the deck list coming to you guys pretty soon, but for right now, it's still more testing. But yeah, this deck has a lot of potential, and there's so many things you can do with it. So many engines. It's already been splashable. We know SHADDOLLs are splashable, so the potential's there. This deck's crazy. I just really hope Konami doesn't do anything to it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. God bless you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content. Have a beautiful day. Peace.